the virtual background messes it up.
Good morning. Oh, it's Tech Tip Thursday. Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Real Estate. Ryan's virtual background is playing with our minds and our eyes right now. I don't know about you, but it made me smile when I saw it. And by you, I mean the viewers.
Who hasn't seen Glengarry Glen Ross? Let us know if you have not seen them. Because you know what I realized, Josh? I was with a bunch of realtors the other day, and we were talking about that. And a lot of the younger ages, they haven't seen
old
it.
Movie.
Yeah, 90s.
Yeah. Is it 90? I think it might even be late 80s.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe like 89 or something.
Yeah. Hola.
Smash the bell.
Yes, please.
Notify, subscribe, all that stuff.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, listen to the show on your favorite podcast like I do every morning to see what I missed and to see where we can get better. Do you
watch us?
I listen. So I listen, right? Because then I'm not distracted. This is the Ryan from Inside Real Estate. I'm not distracted by our video feeds. So when in listening, I catch more things. There's always a little Easter egg from you that I miss because I'm either like in my own head distracted or I'm talking over you or whatever. And I literally almost every episode I get a chuckle out of something that I missed live that you said or dropped in. So
apparently Michelle is either watching in the other room or I'm talking too loud and she can hear me. She says it was 1992 Glengarry Glen Ross and it was written in 1984.
So I'm wrong. I for some reason I was thinking it could even be late 80s, but
we were 14. We were 14, Josh. In case you're
wondering. My goodness, yeah, seriously. For those of you who don't know, Ryan and I think we're like just barely just over a month apart. Age-wise, which is just random bit of information. It's Tech Tip Thursday. We're going to show you something that, it's kind of come up on the show. You may even be using it, but it will help you or can help you be more effective and efficient, can help you get more appointments scheduled, etc. But before we get into that, do you have anything? I have two mortgage-related things that I want to
go ahead.
So, we have talked about a couple of weeks ago, we talked about a 1% conventional mortgage program. One of the wholesale lenders, in fact, the biggest wholesale lender that we do business with. In other words, the wholesale lender that we do the most volume with is offering a 1% down conventional mortgage, but they just expanded it to, they expanded the guidelines so that more borrowers can qualify. Okay. So, basically the way it works is they must qualify for the lender's 97% conventional program. They're 3% down. And then the wholesale lender will cover 2% of the 3%, two of the three, up to $4,000. Essentially what it is it's a maximum $4,000 grant from the lender. Okay. And the way they expanded it is originally you had to be at or below 50% of the AMI, the local median income. Okay, your local median income. They expanded it to 80%. So I mean, it's legit. Now, if somebody's buying a $400,000 house, it's not going to be the full 2%, but it's still $4,000 in free money. Okay, so if you have a potential client where this may be of interest to them, or you just want to explore, or you want to use this program as a way to get more conversations with you, we've got you covered because Ryan has already made, I made a video about it. I'm actually going to make a new video about it it's expanded. I'm going to make that today, but we already have a video on wakeup.realestate, a video and landing page that you can use. So your social post of the day, you might want to make around this. Can you really can you really get conventional financing at 1% down? ? The answer is yes. Find out more here. I don't know. I just threw that together.
Well, maybe we should do that so people can see us doing it. You want me to put it on my site?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's take a minute and do it.
Yeah. While Ryan's working through that, free or payback? No, it's a grant. Like they are. It's not. You know how some of those programs, it's like deferred payback, or it's like a silent second means it doesn't have to be pivot. But no, it's free money basically.
Which one is
they
it, Josh?
are covering the 4,000. It's the 1% down payment right there.
Oh,
1%.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So guys, you each have a page like this if you're logged into Wake Up Real Estate. So this is what Josh is referring to. So I'm gonna just take. All right. So I'm gonna take the URL.
Yep.
I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna head over to Facebook's.
Good morning to you as well, Wendy. We appreciate Wendy has sent us a couple of warm referrals as we work on onboarding
Thank you,
her
Wendy.
to our co-marketing. Yeah. Get retargeting.
We're having fun with your stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Making us think.
I've got some work today.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So there's my link. And then what I want to do, the easiest thing, man, especially with videos, is just grab a screenshot of the video.
Yeah.
This will drive people nuts sometimes, but you say just press play. And I've gotten people comment like, well, I clicked to press play, but the video didn't play because it's just an image, but it looks like a video in Facebook.
Right. Right.
This. All right. And then Josh, give me the script because I don't want to think today.
A 1% down conventional, let me think here. Can you get conventional mortgage, conventional financing with only 1% down? Question mark.
Only 1% down. Should I get fancy with since it's Tech Tip Thursday, let's remind people about Joy Pixels.
Oh yeah, Joy Pixels, right on. Add some emojis. You could even put, if you want to get super crazy with it, at the beginning. Oh no, well, I like the multiple. You could put the I don't know what you call that guy. Yeah, the guy. Something like that, or even the mind blown one. I don't know, anything that kind of grabs some extra attention.
I don't think I've ever used a mind blown one. All
right. Here's how, or
here's how. Watch video. And then isn't there, but you said it's only 1% down. So you're buying down to 1% down.
Well, no. So you're qualifying for their 3% down conventional. So they're 97% LTV. Okay. But as long as you qualify, they will, the lender gives you 2% basically lender credit up to $4,000. So gotcha. It's free money up to $4,000.
Free real estate.
And this is a great shout. This is a good mailer to send to renters who leases are soon to end.
Oh yeah,
right out of the MLS.
You said mail. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, you know what? We may have to play around with that. I will say, I have tried a couple of mailers to renters, and I haven't cracked the code on that yet.
So it's probably the list selection that's hard. Is getting to them properly and making them care with the message, because I think
it's been a while. It's been a while, and I haven't tried the financing angle.
I think when we start doing just a little teaser, Josh, when we start doing that credit direction plan we're going to be doing, where you pay at closing, just to tease for everybody, I think that'll be along those lines a good hook. But here's the post. Can you get conventional mortgage financing like 1% down? Here's how. And then put your link to our landing page here. They'll click on the video. It won't play the video. So it's a little mean, but they click the link and then they go over to the landing page. And just to remind everybody, as Josh was talking about, when somebody opts in for this, they go into our system and we are pretty sophisticated on the follow-up and getting more sophisticated every day, but you're notified too. So
another tip, if you don't want to just do the screenshot of the video, just screenshot like 1% down the video box and even answer a few questions below to get more info details or whatever. Like, it doesn't have to just be the video, right? If you wanted to see more, whatever. In fact, that's the screenshot I used on mine the other day on the Simple Interest All-in-One program. That was a long, but I'll throw out one other thing. That same wholesale lender that we work with has drastically improved their jumbo programs. So if you work with a lot of clients on that would be more jumbo, sort of like the luxury.
Is that people who are overweight, jumbo? I'm just throwing you a curve.
That's above the GSE limits, right? So, depending on your market, that might be 500,000, it might be 700,000, it may be a million. But we've got some great jumbo loan programs for move up buyers, or I don't know, it could even be, they could even be downsizing from their $2 million place.
Do you usually need to do 20% down on jumbo, or is there 10% down stuff out there now?
That's one of the things. So they have 10%. I think 10% is the lowest, but I do need to double check that. But they're expanding their jumbo programs and improving some of the features of the like lower rates and so forth.
Well, it's just funny. Almost everything now would be considered jumbo like 10 years ago.
Right. Well, but the limits have risen greatly.
Yeah,
so like the FHA limit in Cumberland County is like 600 something. So it's a lot different than years ago.
Yeah. All right.
No, let's get into tech tip.
Yeah. What are the rates doing? Just because I'm curious. Are they still going up?
So I know they dropped a tiny bit yesterday. I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen today yet.
Oh yeah, we're back over 7 on our little widget here on the site.
Okay.
So yeah, that probably has to do with the debt ceiling stuff and bonds going wacky and interest rates going wacky. So hopefully this all works itself out going into the first week of June and we get some relief. I don't know, Josh. I don't think they're going to let us default. Who knows? No. I think some of this is the uncertainty in that market. So, talk about that, guys, as people ask you about rates. If they're like, why is it going up? Or they're spooked. You can play that either way. Well, it might keep going up. So now's the time to get in, or they could come down, but let's start shopping now and hope for the best over the next month or two. Okay. Now we'll get to tech tip. Whose Calendly do we want to show? You want to just show mine and talk about this?
Yeah, that's fine. And okay. While you're doing that, comment below. Are you using a calendar app?
Right.
A scheduling app. It could be Calendly. Schedule Once, I think, is another popular one. Acuity scheduling. Like, are you using a calendar scheduling app? And if so, which one?
And how are you using
one I've always used, but
yeah. So that's our Tech Tip Thursday. We're going to explore Calendly today. Josh, I don't have Calendly hooked up for my real estate business. I have it for my Thanks.io stuff. I have it for Wake Up, for the stuff we do here. But basically, anybody who's got any type of business should be using this tool, and at the very least, having a link in your email signature.
Yeah,
I would argue. Calendly has some interesting options with respect to embedding and doing pop-ups on your website.
Yep.
That I think are kind of underutilized. So I'm in the Calendly dashboard. I'm going to create a calendar. We'll do this as a little bit of a demo, and I'm going to create one for my real estate business.
Perfect.
So I'm going to click create, event type, and you can get specific, or it can be, hey, just a general. I'm going to make mine specific around a niche. Okay. So we're going to do one-on-one 727 real estate deals opportunity investment property chat. How's that? Does that sound okay?
Sure.
I mean, I don't need the 727 deals, right? And then the location, this is one of the coolest things about Zoom and all these modern things, is I can connect this to my Zoom account. So if you have a Zoom account or get yourself a Zoom account, this will allow you to do your one-on-one consults over a video like this. George asked if I'm on the free or the paid plan. This is a paid plan. I'm pretty sure most of what I'm going to show you today you can do on the free. But the paid plan is only $10 a month, I believe.
So they have different levels.
Yeah.
The free plan, you can only create basically one appointment type.
Okay.
I don't know. I think you can still name it, but it's basically one thing. So if you're using the free plan, it might be,
limiting.
Chat real estate with George, 15-minute real estate chat with George or something like that, something that would be a universal. But yes, it is definitely affordable. So what's the difference between the professional and the essentials?
looks like groups. You can customize more of your colors.
Okay.
You can connect multiple calendars. So yeah, a little bit more. But yeah, I would say the amount of time you're going to save if you can do just one meeting a month this way instead of over the phone, and you can show people a screen. Josh, I assume you go over contracts and stuff from time to time using Zoom. People have questions.
Sometimes, honestly though, like contract wise, I will typically send a Loom or a bomb, and we never even have that. Or they'll just call and say, "Hey, what does this thing mean?" And I'm like, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And she said, "Okay, done." But where I have done Zooms, I've done Zooms for well,
you sold me the house in York over Zoom.
Yeah. So there's that, right? We did a Zoom tour. Zooming for, like a home buyer consultation, or even a home seller consultation. I have too many options on my Calendly. To be honest, I need to clean mine up. I have so many different ones. But here's one of the values in this, in my opinion. Just the fact that you're offering this as an option. Not everyone is going to choose to schedule on your Calendly link, but it's another way for you to make it easy for someone to take whatever next step they want in the way that they're most comfortable taking that step. Right? So like when we follow up, so when someone positively responds to, "Hey, would you be available for a quick chat with one of our zero down specialists?" Right? We respond with, "Great. When would be a good time to chat?" And then in parentheses, if it's easier, you can schedule a time here. Right? So it's like making it as easy as possible. And some people are totally fine and comfortable with Calendly and Zoom, and some people they're still freaked out with that stuff, right? So just use it as a tool in your tool belt or toolbox, but I don't think you want to force everyone to one methodology.
Yeah, there are people who are going to like this, people who won't. So I'm just filling out the field here. This description kind of functions as a sub headline when they get to the calendar page. You can think of your calendar page almost as a landing page.
Yep.
So, be intentional about the copy you put on it. There's some options here about when they can schedule. This is all pretty common sense. Duration, you can set custom hours when you're available. The whole idea here, guys, is that this syncs to your main calendar, either Outlook or Google.
Yeah.
So all that stuff you do in the main settings of your account, I'm not going to get that much into that. You'll just kind of go through the Calendly wizard when you create your account. And if you have any questions or need help from us, we can do that. But I'm not going to get into that nitty gritty. I'm just going to click next. You can, I think on the more advanced accounts, you can add some additional questions. So this is kind of cool. Like I could do this. I could do radio buttons, and I could say, are you what is your level? Is your real estate investment experience? Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I can say total newbie. I own a few properties. I'm a tycoon. I don't know, right? So you can have a little fun with it. Hit apply, and then anything you might want to find out, you can add there. I can get the phone number and things like that if I want. You can also add a confirmation page, right? So I might actually redirect to my main offer wall for real estate stuff on my site. So a lot of you guys have seen me point to this page before. So if I go to, what is this? There's like a new compliance thing that popped up there. Did you see that, Josh? It's a little buried. But stuff you might like. I have my deals link page. Click to see currently available listings. So after they redirect off of the Calendly, I'll take them here, or you can take them to a video of some sort, or you can be lazy and just take them to the generic Calendly page. But I'm going to go the extra mile and just
I think if you're doing this work,
do the thank you page.
Yeah, I think if you're doing this work, send them to something that has a video from you.
Yeah. So let's take a look now at our live page. Right? One-on-one investment property chat. Quick chat. Here's what it is. And now somebody can just hop in and all your times are available. I know most of you guys know this already, but just for people who haven't used software like this, it's just basically letting them book on an open time on your calendar. It's very useful. And you could
One thing Ryan did show there were the reminders, setting reminders as well. I would recommend text and email reminders. I don't know if you have to have the paid version for the text reminders. If so, that's another reason why you would want that, because that will certainly drastically increase your show rate.
Where is that? You know, I've been getting a lot of no-shows on some of my thanks.io meetings and I'm like, oh, I got to get in there and set my text. It's right here on notifications, I think.
Yep. Exactly. So, and it's not set up currently. And I forget what I have, but I think I have a text reminder a day in advance and a text reminder 15 or 10 minutes in advance of it. Yeah. And I think I have 3 email reminders.
So look, you can do the personalization here of what that reminder says, and then you can set the timing here. So you do one hour before.
Like
so. And this is, guys, people will forget or stand you up. Not everybody lives on their calendar. So it does make sense to send a text or at least an email to let them know.
And when you get stood up, try this.
Okay.
A triple tap text. Hey, Ryan, it's Josh. Or, hey, Ryan, it's Josh Shanley with eXp Realty, right? Depending on, if they know who you are. Send. Okay, so that's one bubble. Just tried to reach you for the call you had scheduled for today at whatever time. And then I'll say, it went right to voicemail, or your voicemail's full, or whatever experience I had, it just, the phone just rang, whatever it was. Send. Third bubble, let me know if you'd still like to chat. Bang. And then you may even try and dial them again.
Okay.
But
expect to be stood up. It happens.
Well, yes, but when you have these things in place, and when it's someone that they are self-selecting scheduling it, we don't. Oftentimes, we're able to chat with people, or they reply and say, "I'm so sorry. I had something pop up at work. Can we reschedule for tomorrow?" Right? Like,
and then they're not going to do it again.
Right. Very few times do we get completely and utterly ghosted. It's usually something, whatever. We need to reschedule, or, whatever. Very, it does happen, the complete ghosting, but not all that often. At least in our experience.
So yeah, a couple of uses for this. I want to show the embed and install it on my KV Core site. But one big use for this that I don't think we've used a lot or enough is retargeting. Josh, I don't know if you've ever run a retargeting ad straight to like, hey, thanks for visiting my site. If you'd like to set up a quick 15-minute chat about your Central P home search, click here.
I think I have, but I think it's been a while. And I know Greg Unthank in Ohio, we were doing that for some retargeting. I should look at what those numbers looked like for him, but that is a great possible example.
We should try that for our mortgage stuff too. But you can, so a few big uses, definitely pop it in your email signature. So let me just do some of this stuff. I'm going to hop into KV Core. We'll do an email signature. We'll do the overlay on the website. Yeah, this is annoying. Let me see this. This is popping up every time. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I want to see if it does it again.
Yeah, I want to see.
Maybe it went away this time. Okay. All right. So let's see. KV Core. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to log into KV Core here. Comment
while
below
you're doing that, because I have an appointment at the bottom of the hour. While you do that, I want to close a loop on. I think it was Wendy had asked about jumbo stuff. So I'm sorry to bounce around, but I have a hard stop here at the bottom of the hour. But on the jumbo programs, there are 6 different options. The minimum loan amount on 2 of the 6 is $400,000. One of those, it's $600,000. The rest are $1 million, right? And then the minimum FICO is 660. Some of them are 680, and then a couple of them are 700. So, loan amounts anywhere from minimums of 400 to $1 million, and minimum FICO of 660 to 700. If you have any scenarios, if you want to see the actual guidelines, or you have any clients that want to explore that, just let us know.
Awesome. So I just went to my profile page in KV Core.
Mm-hmm.
You say quick, right? Quick.
A quick chat. A quick chat. We've found, for whatever reason, that works really well versus a call or a Zoom or whatever, because the quick chat can happen on whatever, you get their commitment to the quick chat, which is it feels like a low level of commitment. And then, when would you be available to chat? If easier, you can just grab a time on my calendar right here. And then you can even confirm with them, should I call you on the phone, or would you prefer to hop on Zoom?
Okay. All right. So that's your email signature. Mine's littered with CTAs.
Now, so I've got something with that. When you're sending emails, you want to limit the number of domains to 3 domains or less.
Yeah.
So this is an instance where you may want to embed your Calendly onto your main website, so it's the same URL versus having a bunch of different URLs either in your signature file or whatever. That can more than 3 different domain, and I'm talking about the root domain. If you have more than 3, it can hurt your deliverability.
So if I go here and I do a custom page, and I take my Calendly, let's just show how we would do that. Share, I believe, add to website, right? We were going to get to this anyway.
I've done this, yeah.
Yep. So we'll copy that. Call this schedule. Quick chat with Ryan. We'll just do it like that. Stuff you might like. Save. Okay. And then let's just take a quick look at that page. Assuming it worked okay. Aha, I made a mistake, I think. I didn't choose the code option, Josh. I just put it in the regular editor. So I was moving too fast. Mm-hmm. So I got to click the little character here, the little carrots, and then hit save. And I should be okay now. Yeah, and I might put a video or something else on here.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's not doing it for me.
Well, we may have to do some troubleshooting on that.
It could be that KV Core doesn't like. There's nothing they shouldn't like about this, but if you run into this issue, and I might have to update after the show. If you do run into this issue, you can always put the link to the calendar on this page.
Right.
A regular hyperlink.
But
yeah. So I'm not going to belabor this point. So that's one thing you would do is you would put it on a custom page, and then in your signature you would link to that. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't want to show the embed. I don't know why. I'll see if I can figure that out after the show. The other thing you might do is this: when you go to the sharing options right here, and I click share at the top right, and I click add to website, you've got this pop-up widget option.
Hey Ryan, I apologize, but I gotta go. I gotta hop on a co-marketing consult.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Everybody.
Yep. So I'm going to continue here with the pop-up widget. So you can grab this code, and you can do this on any website. Of course, I just happen to be in KV Core. So I'll go to my content here. Let's see, Webinar IDX, website settings. Scroll down to where every website's going to have this section where you can drop a script, and probably got either go in your header or your footer. I doubt it really matters. We'll find out in a minute. And then what this should do is it should show like a little kind of hover thing. Oh, look, it did start working on my quick chat page, guys. For some reason, it just took a minute. And then down at the bottom right, you can see it says undefined. And then it pops up. So I might need to just play with some of the settings in Calendly here for where I want it to display the actual pop-up. So let's see. the button text I didn't say. It says one-on-one quick chat. Page settings. I was trying to see if I can set where I want this to show on my site. Advanced embed options. Yeah, in the interest of not having dead time, there's probably ways to play with this where it's going to display. But basically, if I copy it again, I'm going to try this again. Woo! All righty. Hit save. And what I'm trying to show you guys, it's just getting a little muddy here. You see right down at the bottom, it says one-on-one quick chat. It's just getting hidden behind another widget that I have. And because I don't see a Calendly option to adjust where this shows up, I will move this other chat widget that I have here. I know I can move that one. So it's just something you'll run into when you're embedding multiple things on a site. But you can see now everywhere somebody goes on my site, there's a one-on-one chat. And what you would want to do is you want to play with what the text says there and what the offer is. So you could have like first-time buyer, question mark. Curious about your home value, right? You could always do your home value flow as a schedule a one-on-one appointment about your property's value. So you could do any number of calls to actions here, and just a matter of playing with it. So, so just to recap for our Tech Tip Thursday, so we don't go all day today. I think Josh agrees that we should all have a calendar link for a number of reasons. One, it saves a lot of time, right? So if you can get somebody to meet with you virtually instead of in person, if they can meet with you quicker, if they can meet with you with less friction, kind of makes sense to give that option. Second reason is it can function as kind of a lead magnet call to action around whatever your niche is. So if you are an investment property focused person, if you are focused on new construction, you can make an appointment that's focused around whatever that hook is. So schedule a virtual new construction tour, new construction condos tour in St. Pete, right? On this session, we will open up a private realtor database and show you some of the condo buildings and projects that might interest you most. Make it exciting, right? And then, so if that person opts in to your main landing page or do a Facebook ad, and then in your follow-up emails, they're always seeing in your email signature that hook. If they're seeing this pop up on your site for the same thing, you're giving them more opportunity to engage with you. If they see a retargeting ad where that clicks directly to the calendar link, you're giving them the opportunity to engage on that front. So I guess that's that. Comment below. Let us know what you thought of this idea. Is it something you're going to implement? Is it something you already implemented? I'm fishing for compliments and comments if you guys want to comment down below. But that's what we had here today for Tech Tip Thursday. And I'll let you guys tell me any other tech tips or tools that you're using right now that you want everybody to know about. You can comment down below. I can take a quick look while we're on. Otherwise, we can call it a day. Josh and I have been trying to keep these a little bit shorter so we don't keep you for a whole hour with us rambling on. Today was a little bit more of a demo around our tech tip. Check out the other episodes from this week. We had Motivation Mondays. Josh's text script from Tuesday killed as usual. A lot of different stuff. I thought our What's Working Wednesday was pretty good, if I must say so myself. Yesterday, we shared a bunch of different things that we've been working on that are working okay. And that's about it. George is asking, where do you put this in KV Core, or can you make a video and send it to me? I just showed you, but George, we have access to your KV Core. We can do it for you. If you want to just send Mike, or use our chat, just send us your Calendly script. Where it is it's under Web and IDX, and then you click on the edit settings right here, and it's kind of where all your website settings are in KV Core. They have them all on this one big old page here, and you scroll about a third of the way down. I realized I went quick, and you see where it says custom header, or custom body, or custom footer. I'm pretty sure it'll work in any of these boxes. Just be careful not to erase any of the other stuff you have in these boxes, because that stuff's important as well. I'm going to get rid of that chat that was getting in the way, because I see it right here. I'll move that later, put it in a different spot. There we go. Yep. So thank you. No problem, George. Paul's going to get on this. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a time saver, and makes you look a little fancy and sophisticated. And hey, not everybody's got time to go out and meet an agent in person for coffee. If you want to do your buyer agency or even your listing appointments this way, just as your first touch, or even it's a perfect thing if you're somebody who gets people into buyer agency agreements. You don't have to meet them in person at a property first. You can say, hey, if they request a property showing, right? You say, okay, cool. Yeah, we could take a look at that. I just need you to take one step first. I like for us to meet each other. Just make sure you're not a serial killer, right? Let's meet over Zoom, get to know each other, and then you kind of ease into that buyer agency contract over a Zoom meeting. That's probably the most practical, universal way that we as agents might use this. All right, guys. Tech Tip Thursday. We are done. Tomorrow will be free leads and follow up Friday. We'll be back at the same time. If you need help on any of this stuff, or you want to talk to us about co-marketing and having us follow up with your leads from the financing side of things, we are getting more and more sophisticated every day with that and advancing that program. If you want to check that out, it's probably the QR code up top or just wakeup.realestate/co-marketing. Have a good day, everybody.